Bake, Breeze, Tortilla, Color John, Tater, Philip,
Can't you see my
Van
hands on full?
Cocktail
Got
Slipper,
some Jaeger and Red Bull.
there's Desert Adventures, hey,
Got
there's
a Jaeger bomb.
Sabrina, Ned,
A Jaeger bomb.
Mark from Arizona, Tom from Wild and Wonderful Views.
I could be drinking whiskey. I could be drinking beer. If I could drink responsibly, why the hell would I be here?
Watching all the fine ladies out there shaking your ass. The only problem I got now
Empty glass.
is empty glass.
Drop it in and
Hey,
throw
what's
it
up?
down. Can I get me another round?
Yep.
I need a Jaeger bomb.
Hi, Carolyn. Mary J.
Jaeger bomb. Maybe I should stop now before it gets too late. The bartender gives me the nod. One more would be great. I'm not a fucking idiot.
What's up?
I'll call an Uber. Then I'm glad. My last Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb. I could be drinking whiskey.
Yep.
I could be drinking beer. If I could drink responsibly, why the hell would I be here? With the Jaeger bomb.
Bird nest. What's going on?
Jaeger bomb.
Hello? Bill Bradley.
Hey man, I'm gonna get me one more. What about you?
What the hell? Give me one more.
What's up, everybody?
You see that little check mark?
Who the fuck is Nomadic Fanatic?
Got him. Yes. What's up, everybody over there in Chatland? That's you guys over there, in case you didn't know. Right over there, that's you, Chatland. Hello, everybody in Chatland. That's right here from the command center. How's everybody doing? Oh, we got some stuff to get to. Desrat, what's up? Good to see Bird Nest. I like to see Bird Nest in here. Roger. Hello. And there's Beanie. What up, Butterbean? My Beanie. That's right, Bill. All the cool people are here. Well, let's just start. Let's just jump into it. Anybody comes in late, they just gonna have to catch up later, because we're gonna go. We're gonna do this. So, Rockford. Yo, Max. You're here. What's your check mark? That's right. Some people actually deserve those things. All right. Anybody who doesn't know, go over to Maya Carolyn. That's right. I call her Maya Carolyn for a reason. Caravan Carolyn. Go over and check out her video. Not now.
Bear with.
You can do that later. What's up, Danny O? Yeah, go over and check that out for sure, though. Good video. And here's the thing I want to say. I want to say that it is exactly the way I remember it. Exactly the way it went down. She didn't pull any punches. She didn't make anything up. She said exactly what happened, and that was it. That was exactly it. For those of you who watched, you know what I'm talking about. Great video. Yeah, it was a great video. She went through the whole thing, and that was it. That really was it. It was just that simple and just that stupid. Hello, Miss King. The thing is, yeah, somebody made a comment. I hearted the comment and left LOL just because. And it was, see, this was at the time when I was actually playing nice. I wasn't talking any shit. Linda, Lady Redskins, what's up? I wasn't talking any shit. I was actually playing nice. This was the little time after I met Nomadic Fanatic at Lollapalooza. And you will see in the background when this camera is on, we're playing Lola because it's for Lola. It's for Lola. I missed that chick. She she still is, but she was awesome. Great person, like no other. Very special person. And if you can see the one picture roll up, I'll wait for it to roll up. When she was sitting right over there, that was at Blair's house when we did the live stream from his house. Where is it at? That's me and Vicky, the real imposter. She says she's the real BB, but we all know. There she is, right there. See? She was right over there in Seymour's seat. But anyway, it was just that simple. Like Carolyn said, it was a comment and it was a video where I probably was talking. I don't remember what video it was, or I'm not going to even go look, but it was a video that I used to do all the time where I would talk about Montana Dana and Bunny Plays Here and this person, that person, and I'd say, and Tater went and did this, and I'd play a little clip and do everything. And it wasn't talking shit. It was just, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. Go check this out. Go check that out. And somebody left a comment. There she is. And there's Frugal. Hello, Frugal. Sorry if I'm missing anybody coming in. But, there's Deborah. There she is. Oop. Hello. And, Escaping Monday. Hello. Oops. It's hard for me to click on you guys. It's jumping around. But anyway, and it was just that simple. Somebody left a comment, oh, he's not my cup of tea or whatever, blah, 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 blah. That's the way I see it. And like she said, that's my little catchphrase. You guys all know that. And I had many folks, fine folks, a lot of the creators that are in here have did little things. Number one fan, Nomadic Fanatic's number one fan. What's up, Agnes? Have made little things saying this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. A lot of the creators, and most of them are in, a lot of the ones that are in here have made some for me, and I do appreciate that. But that was it, and I put a LOL because I thought it was funny. And then Kevin, oh, did you see what he said? And he had to leave a comment, and this and that. I'm going to throw Lola and Carolyn and everybody else under the bus, just like I did Nomadic Fanatic. I didn't throw nobody under the bus. And the funniest thing is shortly thereafter, literally a couple days or a week or so later, Kevin gets on, what's up, Renee? And says, well, see, somebody said today, they were happy that I heard your comment. Well, see, when I heard a comment, it doesn't mean that I love your comment. It just means that I read it. It doesn't mean that I like it or that I love it or anything else. That little smirk that he does, that little shitty smirk, that little shit-eating grin. I'm up to no good, but I got God on my side. Yeah, that little fuck. But yeah, so after, because I hearted a comment and he ran, Eric, did you see? And Carolyn was there. Did you see? Go get him. Well, see, when you heart a comment, it doesn't mean you like it or you love it. It just means that I read it. That's all it means. It doesn't mean I agree with you. So he's a shit-stirring piece of garbage. And that's how it all started. And yes, Carolyn is true about the there you can buy Tater Hater t-shirts. I have them for sale. But she's right about the car thing also. I did a thing about he took the wrap off and she was like, wait, it was blue? What? What did I miss? He went ballistic because she didn't know. After he went on his little Maddie tirade, and yes, he did, on his Facebook and everywhere else, and just started throwing people out. All kinds of people. He got his little Maddie on. And, I mean, a whole bunch of people. And they all know. And, but yeah, he didn't do it. And Carolyn says, yeah. Well, I didn't see it on your Facebook and I couldn't comment on your Facebook because you fucking kicked me out. Yeah, he kicked a whole bunch of people out. But remember, it never happened because one, he never had a tirade. He never went off on a rant or anything else.
It occurred to me that if you have thought that I've been talking to you on Facebook, or that I'm going to send you $1,000 on Facebook, or that I had some crazy rant on Facebook about, I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
So everybody knows he's a liar. And so, yeah. And that's, Peach, what's up, PJ? And that's exactly how it all went down. Exactly like Carolyn said. And it just went from there. He struck my channel and he got on, oh, look, I got a strike. He got a strike. And then he got on and was singing the praises again. Oh, that's the second one. One more and he's gone forever. But yeah, it didn't work out that way because, yeah, shit went down. I got my strikes taken away, my videos put back up, and I was monetized. And everything worked out fine. So then he really got pissed off, and he sent me I still have them. I have all the little screenshots of all the shit that he typed up and threw on the thing and then took them down so nobody could see, and then he put them back up, and the email that he sent me and all the text he said, all that bullshit, I still have it all. Because he did go off on a rant. He did go off on a tirade, and he did throw a little temper tantrum, and everybody knows it. And then Carolyn also said about how things kind of went down, and with me and her for a while. It wasn't like I wasn't friends with her. It's just I was going through all of the bullshit of him and his attacking me and going crazy because he didn't get his own way. So he had to go nuts because Kevin, Mr. Religious, Mr. Christian boy, went off the deep end and stirred the pot and then sat back and with his little smirk on his face and watched his fucking buddy lose his mind. But I was going through all that. And so I had to call legal and I had to get all that stuff and I had to get everything going so I could keep my channel. And it was more about him not winning than keeping the channel. I mean, I didn't want to lose my channel, but I always say if YouTube goes away, it goes away, but not because of him. If YouTube leaves, that's one thing, but I'm not rolling over. I'm not playing Camo Dave and some other folks from the past. So I was going through all that, and it was like, look, you don't know who in the camp you can trust. And then I was also advised, well, you got to watch what you do and say and who's around and doing this and that and who you're throwing, attention to and everything else while we figure this out, what we got to do and everything. And boom, it went down the way it was supposed to. But, I mean, in the past, I know a lot of parody channels would pick on Carolyn and make fun and say all kinds of shit. But I have been friends with Carolyn for, I don't even know how many years now. But we've been very, very close for a very long time. We text, we talk. We've been for a while. She's been a moderator forever. I took her off of that and we stepped back. I stepped back just for a bit, just until the smoke cleared. One, because I knew she was in that community. So I didn't want to be, oh, look, here she is. She's one of my mods. She's on my side. Yeah. No, I didn't want all that bullshit. And not that I didn't trust her, but the lawyer said, you don't know who you can trust. It's just to just let everything settle, calm down, figure everything out until we get all the papers in. But yeah, it was a weird time. It was a weird time. And he stirred it all up. Well, Kevin stirred it all up and he ran with it. And then everybody wonders why I am the way I am towards him. And it will never stop. And I'm a petty bitch. But Carolyn has been my Carolyn, and I've been referring to her by that for many, many years. And she has stuck by me. I never said, pick a side. You can't play with me if you play with Eric. No, I never did that bullshit. But those two clowns, they don't care. They're selfish, and they make everybody else, you know, the horrible person, and they're the victims and all that shit, you know? And the other thing is that Carolyn did so much shit for Kevin when he was down and out and sick and everything, but I guess some things just don't matter. But, you know, again, that's my views on things. But go over and check out Carolyn's video for sure, because it's exactly the way it went down. As stupid as some of the things sound, and as dumb as they sound, and as childish as they sound, that is exactly how the shit went down. And that's the thing. And you have always been, at least in my case, to me, I don't want to say in my case, but to me, you have always been very loyal to me. If I say or do something dumb, you tell me. But you never told me, oh, you can't or you shouldn't. And it's just, you've always been a dear friend. And she's a person that I love, and she's awesome. And it's just a shame that all this dumb shit goes down and grown ass men have to act like little children. Yeah, you are 100% or you're nothing. You're right. If you disagree with one thing, or like you said, what are you doing over there at that lunch table? You're not supposed to sit with them. Oh, well, you're banished. And that's the way it is. It's sad, but that's exactly the way it is. That's true too. You got to consider that. YouTube High School. That's it. What's up, Tim? But it's a crazy thing. But yeah, just go check that video out if you haven't watched it. I heard somebody talking about some well, no, actually it wasn't somebody, it was Squirrelbait Parodies. And by the way, go over and watch Squirrelbait Parodies channel and Nomadic Fanatic's #1 fan, Miss Agnes. Go watch those two channels. Good stuff. But Squirrelbait mentioned something, so I went and looked at it real quick. And caught enough let's just play this little bit for you, because yeah, this is all I needed to hear.
Haters, glorified trolls. If you think it's okay, if you think it's entertainment for someone to harass, bully, tell lies, twist the truth,
or tell the truth, that's the problem. He doesn't want anybody to tell the truth. If you're watching the video and you listen to what Tater says, and then you see what everything is happening, and you know exactly what he's saying, and then you get sent little messages, and you get other people screenshotting shit, you just don't want to hear the truth, because the truth can't get out that he's a piece of shit, and he's not I'm the happiest I've ever been, guys. No, you can't ruin the illusion. You can't show the truth. And you talked about bullying and harassing. That little moron, that little troll, that little rotund one, he attacks like nobody else. And you are right there. If he doesn't attack, you're right there to make sure that he does. You're right there to stir the pot and fire shit up.
Trying to hurt other people, other YouTubers.
Like trying to shut somebody's channel down, give them 2 strikes and then be all happy and gloat that only one more and he's gone forever. You mean shit like that there, Mr. Righteous?
If you think that's entertainment, funny, cute,
you must, because if nothing's going on, you run to Eric and go, Eric, go get him. He put a heart on a comment. Didn't you? Didn't you there, Spurk boy, with your little smirky ass?
Parody videos they make about people. I mean,
there's the smirk. Little shit-eating grin. There it is. There's that little shit-eating grin. Yeah, I stir shit all the time. And then I sit back and I watch. I fucking pull the pin on the grenade and I toss it. And then I sit back and wait for it to go boom. Don't you there? Don't you? Mr. Kevin, Mr. Righteous, Mr. Religion. Isn't that what you do?
It's mean. It's meanness.
You know all about meanness.
Cyberbullying. If you think that's entertainment, then something's wrong with you.
There is something wrong with you. Because if it ain't happening, you got to stir it up. And yeah, you can do all the damage control you want for your little buddy Tater. Too late. The truth's coming out. It's all coming out. You went over and you had to have a little conversation with somebody because why would you do that? Why would you let him see all that? Why would you tell him the truth? Why would you show him what an asshole he is? Why would you show them that he talks so horrible about Carolyn, telling her she had the COVID shakes and she's got brain cancer like Lola and Dave, Camo Dave, and she's got this and that, and she's a see you next Tuesday. Why? Why would you show someone like that? That Lola deserves to die, and I don't care if her brain tumor's no excuse, and she was a see you next Tuesday, and she was horrible to me, and if you want to say that she's okay, and you're no friend of mine, and I'm out here, just like, you know how he does? That's exactly how he does. That's the way he acts. That's why I don't believe that what's-her-name was there. I believe he got one of his maddies on and said, oh, you looked at somebody else or you said something. Oh, my God. Well, then that's it. I'm done. I have it. It's all there. It's all there. The exact same thing he did to me. It was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, hey, will you do one of those, this is BlindViews? Sure. And he did one. And then as soon as that little heart, and Kevin, as soon as he stirred the pot, the little switch was flicked. And he lost his fucking mind. And it went from, oh man, to, I told you to never use my stuff, and I'm going to get you down, and you're no friend of mine, and you're going to, and just endless. And you're not a loyal friend, and I'm looking for real friends, and you're a horrible person, and I'm going to tell Carolyn, and you're going to throw her under the bus. And then when this lady showed me what he said and did to her, because he said, she said, I think Lola's a nice person. Boom. That was it. She flicked a switch. Well, if you think that see you next Tuesday, yeah, and I don't think a fucking goddamn brain tumor is an excuse for the way she treated me. Well, you can just go. I'm done. I'm through. I'm finished. You're no friend of mine. I'm looking for loyal friends, real friends. And that's the exact same thing that he did to me, he did to her. Probably did the same thing to Carolyn too, but that's the way he is. That's his MO. But no, you can't tell people the truth because Big Daddy Kevin will call you names and get mad.
Nobody's perfect. Everybody's got mistakes. Everybody's done stuff wrong. But to be beat up.
Oh man, shut up.
And
you stir the shit.
Portrayed.
You stir it.
In these horrible ways. It's not funny. There is a victim.
Yeah. He's a victim, all right. Yeah, sure he is.
When similar things happen to a lot of these kids in high school, they go blow their brains out. You know.
Where's the smirk? Where's the smirk?
But
Come on.
Somehow or another,
You're holding it
when
back.
adults do it to each other
You're holding it back. You know you want to smirk.
On the internet,
You
some
piece
people
of
find
shit.
it entertaining. It's okay. I personally know a YouTuber. I was incredible.
Yeah, whatever. But that's what he's yabbering about. I just had to share that for the ones that didn't see it like I didn't. Damn it. Every time I want to click this, jump. There you go. Everything's... See, that's, again, Tater's YouTube is everything. If he doesn't have his YouTube, he has nothing. He's just, like I said, he's a shit stirrer. Well, let's get into Tater now. Let's get into that. I watched one time when he started talking for the dogs. I clicked, yeah. I don't know, Daddy. Yeah, that shit drives me insane too. Bob. But yeah. So the latest thing now is that Tater found an active GPS under his RV. So, first of all, who found it? Was Mr. I got broken ribs and need crutches? Did he climb underneath there and see it? Exactly. And here's the thing, and I say it all the time. I'll even say that dumbass Dave, Camo Dave used to say the same thing too. That's one thing that we did agree on. Oh, give me a break. He says all those terrible things, C word included, and he's the victim. Yeah, I know, right? But damn it. Now I'm acting like Carolyn. Stay on topic. Stay on. Oh shit. But how did he find it? Did he scoot underneath? But yeah, that's what it was. This is what the deal is. Just like Sarasota Tim's another good example. Tater, Sarasota Tim. And Dave used to say it too, and I used to say it all the time, but I've been saying it a lot more lately because people have been doing dumb shit. You get up and you turn on a camera and you decide that this is the way I'm going to make a living. This is how I get my paycheck. This is my jobby poo. I'm going to portray this persona. I'm going to make this personality, this caricature of my real life, and I'm going to present this to the camera as my life. I'm going to film everything. I'm going to the store. I'm going to buy land. I bought an RV. I got 753 cameras circling my RV. I can start my RV that's in Arizona if I'm in fucking Kalamazoo. I can do this. I have a Harley. I have a trailer. I'm going to go buy another trailer. I just bought a smart car. I'm going to put the smart car on a trailer. I'm going to do this. I got this little Honda Rebel. I got rid of the Rebel. Now I got this. This is what I'm going to do. I got a cat. I got another cat. My cat died. I got 2 cats. I'm going to get a dog. Don't get a dog. I shouldn't get a dog, but I'm going to get a dog because I want a dog. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Disney again. I'm going to go to Disney again. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to record everything I do. If you're Sarasota Tim, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to Wawa. I'm going to go to get coffee. I'm going to do this. Here, look at my fucking teardrop. Look at my teardrop again. Hey, look at my teardrop again. Look, it has a window. Hey, look at my teardrop again. Look at my truck. Look at my truck. Look at my teardrop. I'm going to leave. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave. No, I'm not. I'm getting ready to go. Tomorrow's the day. Well, delay again. And you're going to film everything you do. And then you're going to cry because somebody says something about what you're doing and how you are. That's why when people say, well, why don't you make your own content? Well, I do make my own content. My content isn't, hey, look, I woke up today. Hey, I'm going to go over and take a shit right now. And then when I'm done, I'm going to brush my teeth. Then I'm going to go down and make some coffee. When I'm done with my coffee, I'm going to go in and I'm going to sit my ass on the couch and turn on my big ass TV and watch some YouTube for a while because I'm not a morning person. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't look at me because I hate people. And you got to give me at least an hour or I'll rip your face off. So everybody leaves me alone and I sit down and I watch YouTube. And then I get ideas like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll do this today. And then when I get my coffee in me and a couple draws on the vape and watch a couple YouTube videos and I go, okay, let me go upstairs and I come up here and let's see, what can I talk about today? So I watch some more YouTube videos and then I'll go to the ones that I watched downstairs and I'll leave a little comment so everybody knows that I watched them. And then I'm going to do this, and this is my daughter's name, and this is where she works, and this is how many kids she has, and this is their names, and this is their birthdays, and no, it's none of your business. I don't care. I don't want you to know my life. Oh, that's another thing. People were all concerned because I was out on my porch, and then there was an address there. Well, I'll tell you what. First of all, it's an address. It is a number. It's a street number. Well, you don't know the street. If you figure out the street, fine. If you come to my door, I just want to let you know, I live in Pennsylvania. There, I'll even give you another hint. But in Pennsylvania, we have 1, the stand your ground rule, 2, the castle doctrine. So if you want to feel froggy and you want to come to my house, you want to find my house and you want to show up at my house, I just want you to know that those 2 things do exist here. And yeah, that's all I'll say about that. So if you feel froggy, go ahead and jump. I'm not scared. It's no different than everybody with their damn, showing their RVs with their license plates and everything else and their vans. I live in my van and they show their license plate. If somebody wants to find me and they want to find me that bad, let them go ahead. I can look at everybody's RV license plate and I'm sure I can type it in and find a name and address and everything else for people too. So I'm not going to run around all scared and worry about because, oh, look, some numbers on the door. Again, if you want to find me that bad, go ahead, find me. But yeah, don't show up with bad intentions because again, we have those 2 things here and I will put them to full use. Blind or not, don't worry. I can smell stupid. And I will fuck you up. You don't have to find drama like you don't have to create drama like finding a GPS tracker for content. Some people act so poorly, they literally hand you content on a platter. Exactly. Well, see, and that's the thing. Here, I'm going to tell you. So, back to it. All right, so he finds this active GPS tracker under his RV. Well, what could it be? Oh, did some nefarious creature, did one of his trolls, did one of us parody channels or one of us troll channels, did we go to Phoenix and slide under his RV while he was at the hospital and put a GPS tracker so we know exactly where he is so we can give the scoop on YouTube? No. If there is even one there, because we know Tater's just full of drama, maybe it was there because he got it from some shady fucking place that doesn't even have a title. It's still not registered. So maybe they put it on there. Who knows? If there's even one there. This is just a claim by a guy who, if his fucking mouth is moving, he's lying. Oh, if I start seeing watchtowers pile up on my door, I'm coming to find you, Bill. Oh, that's funny. Robert put the GPS. Maybe what's her name did. Maybe what's her name slid under there. She heard the thud. I don't think it happened anyway, because look, his channel's in the shitter. right? I mean, I have over 200,000 subscribers, and you get what? 20, 30,000 views? You used to get 40, 50, and it's going down. One, you're not Nomadic Fanatic anymore. You're fucking Nomadic way over dramatic. You're more worried about your Bigfoot and getting that thing all done, but you're not doing it the right way. You still don't have it registered. It's still not legal, but yet you're getting fucking solar panels and everything put on it. So you're sitting still in the desert, and then you get a little maddie on, you get all upset. I'm running away to Mexico. Wayne, get on it. I'm going to go have some fun. I'm going to run away from my problems. And this shit better be done when I get back. And then he takes off and he does all this dumb shit. And then it's all wah, 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 wah. And then he finally gets the thing going. What am I going to do? I'm going to go to the NASCAR. And then I'm going to leave that NASCAR. I'm going to go to another NASCAR. Oh, yeah. Everybody's so excited about that. No one cares. So what are we going to do? We're going to create some drama. Whether it be, I was screaming at the girl, calling her, see you next Tuesday, and hope she drops dead, and she's a piece of shit. And she said, fuck you, packed her bags, and she left. And he went storming out of the RV and fell down and smacked his little back. And his big dumb hat rolled down, which probably didn't even happen either because it was clean as a whistle. And then he got all sore. And he went to the hospital to get checked out because he hurt his little back or something. And then he said, let me milk this. Oh, I fell off the roof. I needed crutches. So, he has broken ribs. How did he find a GPS under his RV with broken ribs? How? And I don't care. Everybody, where did you get that? That's old video. No, it was from Tuesday, because what he did was he was at the races in Phoenix. And when it was done, when he got out of the hospital, which was probably, he was probably in there for a couple hours. We'll talk about that too. And then he went to Felix's house. Felix, got any gauze bandages or some crutches or something? Maybe a neck brace, some headgear? You got anything laying around? No? Well, take me to the store. Take me to the medical supply shop. Let me go get some things. Yeah. So he went and got some crutches and he milked it. Now, so, and then after that, he jumped in his little motor scooter, or maybe he drugged the fucking RV and the bike or whatever, but he went to fucking Quartzsite. Oh, it's not possible. It's not possible. What do you mean it's not possible? If he left Quartzsite one day and was in fucking Texas the next day to do all his bullshit, he can't drive from Phoenix to Quartzsite? Well, he was there because there's pictures and there's video. He was there with broken ribs. So he got broken ribs. So he found a GPS under his RV. He's got a backpack on and he's jumping on his Harley and he's driving off into the sunset. He's got broken ribs. Oh, and a pinched nerve. So he's got a pinched nerve. So he's doing all this. What else did he do? His words, not making it up. Kevin, I'm not telling half truths, Kevin. I'm not twisting the truth, Kevin. He said, oh, I re-entered it because I bent down to pick up an ice chest full of beer. You're such an alcoholic, even with broken ribs and a pinched nerve, you can't go without a barley pop. You got to bend down and try to pick up a cooler full of beer there, alcoholic tater tot, if we even believe that. So yeah, all that bullshit. So, I can't bend down to tie my shoes because it's so painful. But, I can climb out of my RV, I can get my camera and my tripod, and I can run across the fucking little desert there or the parking lot there at Felix's. I can set up my thing and look, get a nice little view. Okay, everything's good. And I can, oh, wait, I need my big dumb hat. I can run back into my fucking RV, grab my big dumb hat, and take that over and put that there. Oh, shit, that little thing that I suck on that they gave me. And run back in there and get that and put that there and get it all set up. Then go back, hit record, then run back into the fucking RV, get your crutches, and come out. And, oh, oh, guys, oh, guys, do his little, I fell off. That fucking see you next Tuesday, what's her name? She left me as soon as it happened. Yeah. As soon as things got tough, she's out of here. Yeah, oh, it's horrible. Yeah, broke some ribs and then. Oh, and the hat, the big dumb hat saved me. And then it was 25 feet away. So yeah, I fell down, I hit my head, it flew off, the wind grabbed it, it went 25 feet away. Nobody could hear me. That dumb bitch was in there, she didn't even care. So I had to roll out into the street, blah, 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 and all this. And then he had to get his little, grab his big dumb hat and show everybody. He just reached over there and grabbed it. He didn't say, oh, ow, oh. No, he just grabbed it. And then, and let's go back to the RV. And, don't laugh or make me laugh, guys. And then he puts the fucking crutches up against the RV and, goes, I hope he goes back up into the RV. So, and then when that's all done, now he's got to go back, run back over, hit fucking record again to turn his camera off. Get his camera's tripod and take that all back into the RV, all with a pinched nerve and broken ribs. He can't tie his shoe, but he can do all that. Can't bend down and tie his shoe without all the pain, but he can ride a motorcycle, have a backpack on, drive the fucking Felixes from the racetrack. However he got from the hospital to there, we don't know. But all that, he can do all that shit. And then here's another thing. Now, I'm not a doctor, and I don't even play one on YouTube. I'm not a paramedic. But I was a firefighter, so I am, whatever, I don't know, a first responder. So I do know a little bit. And I'll tell you one thing. One thing all the time. Car accidents. Happens quite frequently. Hey, have you been drinking, smoking, doing this, that? I'm not a cop. I don't care. I need to know so we don't give you something that's going to fucking kill you. So if you were smoking weed, drinking beer, drinking wine, doing meth, whatever the hell, you got to let us know, because if not, we give you something, we're going to kill you. So if Mr. I'm drunk did get a ride to the ambulance, in the ambulance, they didn't shoot him up with morphine. So I will look over here to let any nurses, doctors, or anybody else chime in to tell me that I'm wrong. But, yeah, I know we used to do it all the time. I'm not a cop. I don't give a fuck if you were drinking or not, and you wound up against a tree or flipped over. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to get you out, clean up the fucking road so we can go home. And we don't want to give you anything that's going to kill you. You're absolutely correct. Arizona does have zero tolerance for DUI. What's your channel link? If you rode in the ambulance, that's big bucks. Yeah, I don't think he has insurance. I don't know. I call BS on morphine in the ambulance. I call more. Okay, cool. We're in agreement on that, I do believe. But yeah, I don't think that happens. He got this crutches to use as a prop. Yeah, you don't. Yeah. They've never mentioned morphine or alcohol on your breath. Yeah. Plus, we know Tater loves weed. Yeah, that's his new thing. That's fairly new. Rob Q. What's up, buddy? What's Kyle got to say? Is it advisable to drink beer and take those so-called strong pain meds? Yes, that's another thing. That is another thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think that too. That the girl kicked his ass. She said, I got this cast. It's pretty hard. Bam! Gave him a kidney shot. I'll make this little prick piss blood for a week. Yeah, it was a wrong prop, wasn't it? Yeah, but yeah, I don't think. I just dealt with the after effect of what drugs and drinking do to a person driving. Yeah. See that lots of time. Okay, my theory is BV was paying too much attention to Sarasota Tim or Tater. Feelings hurt, therefore he had to come with something to get back in the spotlight. It could be true. It could be true. what a well-behaved crowd we have tonight. Is your is your wrench getting tired? Is your wrench getting itchy? I don't know about Eric Chris, but I stubbed my toe twice. I stubbed my toe last week, and I had to get a fentanyl drip twice before the pain started to subside. Guys. Oh, shit. But yeah, I just think the whole thing, I think a lot of it is funny. I think a lot of it is very, very funny.
Yay!
Let's see. Was it Eric's case of Bud Light or his weed smoking which caused him to fall and bump his little head? He has to be the fastest healer I ever saw. If you had a bad back, you know you don't move around as easily as he is. That is very, very true. I'm just poking holes. But according to Kevin, I'm telling half-truths and I'm twisting the truth and everything else. Now, we're telling the truth, and that's the problem. That's what his issue is. He took the ambulance to the hospital. How did he get back to the racetrack? Yeah, I guess he could have called an Uber or something. I was thinking about that too. But I don't think he took an ambulance ride. I don't think it happened the way he did. I do think he might have hurt himself a little bit. Maybe. Fell down and bumped his little head. Or again, slipped off the fucking steps coming out of the RV, smacked his back a little bit or something maybe. Got a good shot to the kidney area. Maybe fed a little owie. Probably knocked the wind out of his little fat ass. And then he tried to get her up and move around a little bit, and he fell a little kind of way. So he probably went to some urgent care place. They went in, maybe gave him some x-rays, said, "You're still alive. Here, go home." So again, he got up and went back to the RV, drove to Felix's, sat down on his drive. He was probably thinking of all, let's see, how can I do this? What can I do? Okay. Probably getting his little story in his head, getting all his camera angles set up and everything in his head, and then went and did it, and then said, cool. And even Carolyn said it in her video. I say it all the time, but even Carolyn said it today in her video. All these nomads, they hang out with each other. They don't watch each other's videos. They don't watch other RVers' videos. It's kind of like, working at McDonald's and coming home and making fucking quarter pounders with cheese all day. You don't do it. It's like a mechanic. If you know an auto mechanic, they always have the worst fucking cars. Their cars are always junk because they work on people's cars all day. They don't want to come home and work on theirs. And that's kind of the way the nomads are. I can guarantee you that probably 90% of the people that are in quartzsite when he was there that are around him don't know what his videos are, don't know what he's doing, don't know the lies he's telling, don't know the stories he's telling. The only way they do know is if they watch people like me who go, Tater said this and then he did this and he's doing that. That's probably how they know. They don't watch him. They don't watch their buddies. They don't watch, Aja doesn't sit across the fire from fucking Scott and Terry and film them and then go watch their video. Well, I was there. I don't need to watch the video, right? There's Frugal. Frugal confirms also. Where the hell's my blind guy problems? Where's it at? There it is. I found it. Now, there. See? Yep. I don't watch videos. A lot of them say that. I've been saying it for a long time. They don't know what's going on. So half these people, they stick up for Tater. And why? Because, just like Ed. Well, he was here for 3 days and he was just the nicest person. Well, yeah. And then when he leaves your fucking house, he probably calls you a moron, probably calls your wife a fucking see you next Tuesday. And he goes and does all kinds of horrible shit. You don't know because you don't watch his videos and you don't know the disgusting shit that he's done to people because you don't care and you don't pay attention. And just like Carolyn said in her video today also, was that I was pissed and upset with a lot of people because they were all there until he got his Maddie on and threw them all out and unfriended it and got all nasty. But everybody was there, but they were all afraid of the might and the clout of the mighty Nomadic Fanatic who runs around and even thinks that he can bully Bank of America. Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Because the power of social media. Yeah, we'll see, Bank of America. Because I'm the Tater and I'll get you. So he throws that shit around. And then these people that rely on YouTube, it's the way they make money. Even if it's extra money, they're like, oh, shit. The big mighty Tater with over 200,000 subscribers. Or if you look at his other little thing, 1.2 million subscribers, wherever the fuck that number comes from. Oh, he's gonna do this. And we saw how he went after this person. We saw how he went after Camo Dave and threatened him until he fucking cowered and doesn't even show clips anymore. We saw he fucking almost got, fucking BlindViews shut down. Oh no, we're not gonna deal with him. Oh no, we're just gonna let him go ranting and raving and do all kinds of dumb shit. Yeah, we see exactly what he's doing. We know he's doing it. We know BlindViews is telling the truth. But we're just, no, oh no, Eric, we know you're the good guy. Yeah, please don't come after me. Yeah, it's horse shit. And I was real pissed at a whole bunch of people because they all sat there and they all watched him do this shit. And because, again, you don't sit at our lunch table. We don't care about you. You are not a nomad. You're not out here doing it. You're sitting in your studio. That's right. We don't give a two shits about you. We're out here with this moron. And he's frightening. He puffs his little chest up and throws his little fucking YouTube clout around. His social media clout. His fucking little...
You see that little check mark?
He throws that shit around. So everybody crumbles. Ooh. And they all saw it and they all just sat there and they let him do his bullshit. And that shit pissed me off like nothing else. Because everybody, oh, well, if that was happening, well, then this person, that person, well, that person, that they all saw it. They all saw him. They all were on his Facebook.
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
And they all were on his Facebook until he kicked a whole bunch of them off and unfriended everybody. But before that, everybody was on his Facebook that he doesn't have. But then you got these people that come over here, and Nomadic Fanatic could go over and smash him in the face with a hammer, and they would go, he didn't do that. He doesn't even have a hammer. That's how dumb they are. They come over here and tell me all kinds of dumb shit. Oh, Nomadic Fanatic lives rent-free in your head. You're obsessed with Nomadic Fanatic. Well, you should go talk to the Sarasota Tim folks because they think I'm obsessed with Tim. How could I be obsessed with both of them? All I ever do is make videos about Nomadic Fanatic. Well, the Tim people say the same thing. Well, how can I just be making videos about Tim if the only videos I make is about Nomadic Fanatic? You guys are fucked in the head. But they come over here and say all kinds of shit. Oh, Eric didn't do that. Or, oh, you made that up. The thing where he says all the bullshit about Carolyn, she saw it. She has the same thing I got. But no, I made it. I got on, I don't know, fucking Photoshop or Microsoft Paint or something, and I made all that. I sat there and made that whole thing. Fucking that whole whole year or so, whatever, conversation. Yeah, because I have no life. I just sat here. I've been doing it for years. Every day I get up and I make another one. Yeah, Eric, I'm so, oh yeah, you're the best, and those guys are such meanies, and yeah, I put that in a little thing, and then, yeah, and them guys are horrible, and I'm gonna go get them, and me. Yeah, and then I make another, yeah, that's what I do all day long. No, this shit's real, it's verifiable, because I checked with legal on that too, and made sure I could say all this stuff, so I didn't get in trouble. I made sure everything was on the up and up. Well, good, Vic. Vic is awesome. She is another one. that I enjoy the hell out of. And it's because of that lady back there. And it's because of that lady back there that Tater's getting as much shit as he is getting now. Because he done fucked around with the wrong person. He picked on the wrong person, the nicest person on the planet. And it was bad enough that he attacked me and pissed me off and got me all petty. But then when he attacked that fine lady, someone that I adore, I love to death, and I miss dearly, then he really pissed me off. And apparently, he pissed a lot of other people off. So I will say this, that I know a lot of the people that do watch me aren't real big fans of the nomads and all that, and they think they're all scumbags and grifters and whatever else. I just want you to know this, that not everybody out there is up Tater's ass. Not everybody out there is afraid of Tater. There's a lot of people out there, a nice group of good people. I've met most of them that are not happy. They are very, very loyal to Lola. And they're not going to stand along the side and watch as he says horrible shit and destroys the character of one of the nicest people that ever graced this planet. And I know who they are, and there's probably more that I don't know. So I just want you guys, everybody out there, I want you to know that there are people that are out there roaming around and camping and doing their things and hanging out at Quartzsite and other places that, they do not associate any longer. They turn their nose up. And a lot of them are in the group that got tossed and bounced and everything when he had his Maddie, when he had his little rant that he says he didn't have, and that Kevin is doing damage control for. There's a bunch of them out there. So yeah. Ron, what's up? Lola was a great lady. Just popped in to say, hey, get ready to celebrate the girl's mother's 95th birthday. Wow, that's awesome. Yes, Lola was a very, very special person. She was very special to me and a lot of other people, but I mean, it takes a lot for me to latch on to somebody like that. And because of her, I saw Vicky in her videos. I fell in love with her immediately. Vicky was like the best. I was like, man, I got to meet that girl someday. And I did. And then I did. She is awesome. She did not disappoint. But, yeah, I was fortunate enough to actually spend time with Lola, hang out with her. And she was a big, huge support to me, my channel. She was always uplifting. She is missed every day. And on Thursday, she's really, really missed. I miss her so much. She was always in. She always had her nice little comments. She was always fun. Everybody throw some carrots for me. That's right. Thanks, Linda. Linda Lay Redskins. Thank you. Everybody throw some carrots for me, will you? And that's right. Thanks, everybody. But and when I would play guitar at the end of the night, when I did, she was always playing. Boom, she'd name the song and stuff and start talking. She was awesome. Good night, Guitar John. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all the carrots, everybody. You guys are awesome. But she was so special. And I knew I'd miss her, but I didn't realize until she was gone the huge, huge impact she had on me. And it wasn't just me, lots of other people. And even, I mean, to go to the Appalachian Trail and do the Trail Angels or whatever it was called, you guys know. And hand out food and drinks to the thru hikers and stuff. That's the person that this little worthless ass is going to talk shit about. That person. No. It's not going to fly. I don't care. I'm not going to let it. So Kevin can get on his little righteous, self-righteous little pulpit, and he can pull out the Bible, and he can pretend all he wants. He can do his little smirky bullshit, and he can do his little fucking tour. He can play fucking public relations manager for Tater. He can try to cover up all the shit. It ain't working. I'm not letting it fly. And now I know that other people aren't letting it fly either. Because of all the people. And I think Carolyn said it right today too. I don't think Lola on her page, I don't think she ever had a troll or some nasty comment bullshit. I don't know, she may have, but I don't think she did. But again, of all the people, that's the person you want to talk shit about. Not that Carolyn deserves to be called fucking has the COVID shakes and bullshit. Anybody that's her friend, he's supposed to be her friend, would never say shit like that. Anybody that's her friend knows she has MS and has a little bit of a shimmy shake sometimes. And he's going to talk shit like that? Yeah, no. It's not. It's never going to slide. I am so petty. So anybody can come over and you can be your little... You can be your little Tater lover. I know, I do too. I miss her so much all the time. I really, really do. But yeah. So all little Tater supporters, you can come over here and you can say whatever. He's living rent free in my head. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. You don't know what he's done. And you can say he hasn't done it, but he has. Lots of people know. And Kevin can talk all the bullshit he wants. Don't care. Because it's not hard to look and say, like I said, I cracked my rib or broke my ribs. I can't bend down to tie my shoes, but I can ride my Harley with a backpack on. I can run out and set up a nice good shot for my video and run back out and record it and then run back and get everything and gather it all up. I can bend down and pick up some ice. I can find a GPS thing, tracker, under my RV. I can do all kinds of stuff. I can drive my RV around. I can ride my motorcycle. Yep. But I got broken ribs, pinched nerve, and I needed some crutches and everything. Anybody with I'm fucking blind and I can see that he's a moron, lying ass piece of shit. And I still say that what's her name? I'll stop saying what's her name because I know her name's Allie, but the joke was that I don't need to know her name because she's not going to be around long enough. Did I fucking call it or did I call it? That's right. I didn't need to learn her name because she's gone now. But I still believe, and this is just my speculation, but I truly believe that she left before he did whatever he did. Fell off the top or fell off the ladder or slipped down the steps or tripped over his fucking whatever, maybe one of his little twinkly lights or some dumb shit, but whatever his drunken ass did, I think she was gone before. And I think they had a spat, and I think he did just like he did to me and the other person that said that they liked Lola and Carolyn and everybody else that he has a fit with. I think he went off she did something that he didn't like, and in his drunken fit, he went ballistic, and she left. Or she swatted him with her fucking cast and hurt his ass. But yeah, I don't believe half of it. And I'll just say, oh yeah, my commenter, Mary said that she says that Tater left Allie because Diana is single now again. I thought that was funny. I had to make a note, so I didn't remember. I thought that was funny. I was like, that's fucking funny. But yeah, I got some good people commenting, getting some good little scenarios of what really happened, because I don't think it's what he said happened at all. Because again, if you take Tater's past, all his past actions, if his lips are moving, he's lying. We got the old people deathtrap gate where he sold that thing. We got Stickergate. We got transmission gate. We had Toothgate. We had fucking the Onan Outburst. We had fucking Bank of America gate. And now we got I fell off the thing gate. Oh no, and now the latest one is there's an active GPS tracker on my RV gate. So yeah, he just comes with the most craziest shit ever. And I had a cracked rib. It wasn't broken, but I had a cracked rib before. And yeah, if you fucking sneeze, you better be ready to cry. If you get a coughing fit, you wish you were dead. If you twist wrong too fast, because you can kind of get around if it's just, if it's not real bad, if it's just, cracked rib, you can, fracture, you can get around, and it's uncomfortable, and you don't, because you're aware of it, so you're not acting like a fool. But if you fucking, you hear a noise or something and you spin around and you move too quick, oh yeah, it'll let you know real quick, real fucking quick. And I'll tell you, I've ridden Harleys before, and I used to always say that when you ride a Harley, you better have a tough ass, and you better have a wrench in your hand, because fucking bolts are rattling loose all the time, because they just, I don't know what the new ones are like, but I'm an old fart, and it's been a long time since I rode a bike. But the last thing I would want to do is get on a motorcycle, especially a Harley, and bounce down a desert road in Quartzsite on that thing with a broken rib. That's all I'm going to say. And then, again, if you're drunk like he said he was, yeah, some paramedic's not going to go, hey, we're going to give you a shitload of morphine. No, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it, because they don't want you doing anything dumb like coding in the ambulance because you fell down because they gave you something when you were all hammered. Not going to happen. Yeah, or a pinched nerve. That's the last thing you want to be doing. So him running around and bouncing and doing all that shit, reaching for shit, no. Serious question. With all the hard evidence, how does anyone believe anything he says? That's what I'm saying. And that's the sad part. And that's what I meant by, it was kind of a weird thing to say, but literally, someone could go over and Tater could just pop him in the head with a hammer, and they would say, nope, he doesn't even have a hammer. It couldn't have been him. Not Tater. He doesn't even have a hammer. I don't know. People they're just like that. They see things. You can show them everything. And that's why, again, they are. People, I'll talk a little bit before I get out of here. Oh, you got cute? Yeah. Yeah, they told me that same shit too, and I showed you could make them. Well, I didn't. I am probably good enough too, but no, I don't need to. It's all there. That's why I played the little voice clip Just a little bit. It was nothing incriminating. It was just blah, blah, blah about fucking nothing. See, that's his voice. But people are just, they're gullible. And once they get something in their head, they get it in their head. But when people say the stuff like, well, why don't you make your own content? Well, I do make my own content. And when I do, just like on the news, and no, I'm not saying I'm the news, but just like on the news, I say, well, today there was an accident on, and we have footage, and I play a clip. And then today there was a congressional hearing, and this guy said this, and play a clip. Well, that's why I say, Tater did this, and I play a clip. He did not say that, and he did not do, I played the clip for that reason. He did, it's right there. I know you're a fan. I watch every one of his videos, and he's never said a mean thing about you ever. Well, that's a lie. Apparently you don't watch all of his videos. Because this here video,
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
Was all about me. The entire video.
You see that little check mark?
That's right. It was all about me. The entire video. About how I was unhinged and I made stuff up and he was just a drive-in and I woke up to this shitstorm. I didn't even know what happened. And all these people were saying, how could you? You're lying. He lied. The entire video from the beginning to the end was one giant lie. That's why it's taken down. You know, he's just,
Who the fuck is Nomadic Fanatic?
I love that. That's the best thing Carolyn ever did. Hey, what's up? Overlanding Terriers, what's going on, man? You can take Tater out of jail, but you can't take the felon out of Eric. That's right. I am unhinged. I am, but you can't say that. I can say that. It's kind of like your sister, you know? You can call her a dumb bitch, but anybody else calls your sister a dumb bitch, you got to go beat their ass. I just don't understand it. Oh, you're right. I am slipping. I am slipping. Holy hell. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Uh-oh. Where's the bats? There they are. Release the bats, and the bats they go fly, fly my winged beauties. Find Tater and poop on his crutches. That's right. Get the Tater. Poop all over his solar panels. Make sure he can't get any power. Fly, fly. That's right. The bats. They will find him. They will see him. The flying monkeys. No bats. I have bats. That's right. We'll catch him in the act. Faking his broken ribs. That's right. The Tater. Tater and the bats. Tater and the bats. Yeah, I just think everything's just crazy. I don't believe a word he says. I think everything's dumb. And I think that he pissed the girl off. She left, or they had a fight. She left, and then he pulled some little stunt. His channel's tanking. He needs money. He spent it all on everything. He spent it on buying that Bigfoot. Then he spent the rest of his fucking wad on the solar panel. And where's Wayne now? Did Wayne go back? Is Wayne hanging out? Are they buddy-buddy? Are they chummy-chummy? Or is it like, yep, your work is done. Fuck off, Wayne. So what is it, you know? But yeah, he spent all his money on all that solar and everything else, and running to Mexico and getting an Airbnb and doing this and doing that. and his channels, the views aren't there. So sure, he's still getting money, but he's not getting money like he used to get. He's not getting the views that he used to get. So he has to pull off these stunts because everybody knows that drama sells. I am a perfect example of drama sells. I've said it a million times. You can go look. Go look at this channel. It's nice. Go look at her. I like her channel. She did this. She's awesome. Go check out this channel. It's a really good channel to watch. 600 views. 600. I talk shit about Tater. I talk shit about Tim. I show everybody all the drama. What do I get? 6,000. That's right, from 600 to 6,000 because drama sells, and that's why I'm here, and that's why Tater doesn't live rent-free anywhere, because I get paid. He does dumb shit. I talk about his dumb shit. I get paid. Sarasota Tim does dumb shit. I talk about his dumb shit. I get paid. When I tell everybody go watch shit and I like stuff and I talk nice, I don't get paid. So I'm doing what I get paid to do. I'm doing what YouTube told me to do. Go to your analytics. What videos are doing good? Keep doing those. What videos are in the shitter? Don't do those anymore. Ta-da! I'm following YouTube's advice and I'm doing exactly what YouTube told me to do because drama sells and Tater knows it. So he's got to come up with some kind of scheme. He's got to do something. And like a bunch of people said, and I said in my other video, he wasn't on the infield. So why is he up on top looking? What's he looking at? Can he see the racetrack from where he's at? Can he see anything? Can he see a little bit of it? I know when you're on the infield, yeah, they go zinging around you. But when you're out there, what can you see? Why are you up there? Why ain't you in watching your big screen, drinking your beer, petting your kitties, talking to your fuzzy butts? Why aren't you doing that, guys? No, because you had a fight with Allie. You called her all kinds of horrible names, and we know what kind of language you use when you're speaking about N2 females. We've seen it. And she said, fuck you. Maybe even pushed you out the door and you fell on your back and then smashed you in the head with your fucking cast. I don't know. Maybe she just gave you a good old swat in your kitties with her cast and then she grabbed her bags and left. Or you guys had a fight, she rolled out and you did something dumb and you fell down because you were all drunk. But all that shit didn't happen. And if you have anything wrong with your ribs other than a little bruise on your back and had the wind knocked out of you, you ain't riding your Harley. You ain't wearing a backpack. You ain't standing up and reaching up and taking pictures, and you're not fucking using crutches that are for a guy that's 5'7" and you're 5'2". It ain't happening. None of that shit's happening. None of it. You're not going, oh, my hat saved me, and reaching over and getting your hat. You're not doing none of that. None of that. We all know it. Anybody that's ever had a bruised rib, a fractured rib, or a broken rib, anybody knows that all that shit, you ain't doing it. Not if you got a smile on your face, you definitely ain't doing it. And keeping you in the hospital or taking you to the hospital or doing anything is, again, they'll check you out, give you some x-rays. Yeah, it's cracked or it's not or whatever. And then you're out of there. Unless you got a collapsed lung or it's poking out of your fucking skin, they don't do shit. Sucks to be you. Here, take a pill, get the fuck out. That is the way they do it here. Frugal says she didn't see any crutches at that party on the 12th. Yeah. I had a, I don't know what they called it. I think it might have been like a virus or some kind of little, I don't want to say a cold. It wasn't a infection or anything, but I had this little thing one year that I thought I broke a rib or something. I thought I bruised something because I was sore. My ribs were, especially if I was breathing real hard or when I sat down and got up. And I went in and they did it, and they said they gave it, I can't remember what it was called, but they gave it a name. They said that actually that there was something, and there was some swelling and some tissue, and the cartilage separated a little bit from the bone, and that's why you're having pain. As soon as it got some antibiotics, and it went away in a couple days. But that was weird, and that was uncomfortable. So no crutches attached to Black Betty. Yeah, I don't know where he probably went back to Felix's. I don't know. We'll have to wait to see his next episode to see what Tater's going to lie about now. Yeah, they don't keep you in for that anymore either. They that's the way they do here. Oh, really? I didn't see that. Or I don't remember that. I could eat some ribs. All this rib talk. Well, the only thing I got on pneumothorax, I don't know. I don't think that's what it was called. I don't remember. It could be. It slipped my. It was years ago. I was younger. I was probably in my 40s. Yeah, I hope he didn't hurt the ground. Influenza. No, it was worse than the flu. It was some kind of weird. I didn't have any, I didn't have the sniffles or anything. It was just some kind of weird thing. I forget what it was, but it didn't last long. It was, like I said, it was some kind of virus or something. But some tissue was inflamed, and it caused the cartilage to pull away a little bit, or not. It wasn't it was just everything was all fucked up in there. This was sore, and again. One of those Z-Pack things, in a couple of days it was gone. But yeah, when I did have the crack rib, yeah, that shit sucked. Yeah, and it takes a while. And again, you kind of you don't baby it, but you do baby. It's kind of like when you if you have a sore foot or something like that, your other knee starts to hurt because you don't intentionally. Your body says, "Don't do that. Don't step hard on that one." So you kind of favor the good side, and that starts to get fucked up your knee or something after a while because you walk funny. The same way I did when I had my cracked rib. You kind of yep, you're kind of aware, so you protect yourself at all times, and you don't get close. Oh, the wall's over there. Even my blind ass, I was like, nope. But yeah, if you sneeze or get a coughing fit or anything, oh my Lord. And just getting up and down on the toilet was not fun. So yeah, it was, it's not fun shit. Never had a cracked rib, but I did fracture my shoulder. Ooh. Yeah, I had shoulder surgery. That was not fun either. The worst thing was after the surgery, because I have a metal pin in my shoulder, and something fucked up with it again, and they wanted to do a thing to see if it was, but they couldn't do the MRI thing because the magnet, it'll rip it right out and everything. So I'm allergic to Novocaine and canes, so the numbing stuff. So they had to put a needle in and into the joint, inject dye, pull it out, and then take an x-ray. Well, here's the thing. They took an x-ray, and then they put a little dot on the outside of my arm. And the guy said, I've never done this to anybody that couldn't take the Novocaine. So this is the first. I was like, oh, goody. So he puts the needle in and shoves it in, then pulls the x-ray over and takes another image to see if he's on target, pushes it in a little bit further, takes another image to see if he's on target. Yeah. And then shoves it into the fucking joint, then takes another image to make sure it's in the right spot, and then injects the dye and then pulled it out. That sucked because I had to stay still. You can't go ow and flinch, or yeah, there's going to be a broken needle in your arm. That shit sucked. I don't know. I don't know why they did it. That's what they did, and it sucked. It sucked ass. You did that too? Yeah, it was not fun. But yeah, it was It was a real pain in the ass. But the only thing I did with Sarasota Tim was I watched a little bit of one I was interested in because it was the one about. I look at thumbnail. Well, not thumbnail. I read titles, and I seen some things, and it was like, okay, tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow's the big day. Blah 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 blah. And then today I seen not going anywhere, or whatever the title was. I was like, oh, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this. So I watched this, and he's not going anywhere. And I was like, man, everybody's been calling that. I haven't said anything about it out loud, but everybody in my comment section has been like, he ain't fucking going anywhere. He's going to make some kind of excuse. And sure as shit, he ain't going anywhere. Oh, man. He's got Delete Your Boynton Beach. Yep. I like that one. Delete Your Boynton Beach. But yeah, he, I still want to know how you can owe $50,000 and be debt free. I know. I wish I knew. But yeah, the YouTube stickers. He's got Sarasota YouTube, little YouTube logo. Sarasota Tim, crush it. He's sticking them all over his teardrop and on his truck and shit. I'm like, oh my God. Well, now I got to wait till tomorrow because some more are coming in and we're going to, he's like the Rolling Stones on their, yep, this is our 10th farewell tour. Well, Tim's on his 10th farewell tour. Well, Miss Jolene and the chef, they're making some chicken. I'm going to stay for chicken for my farewell dinner. Didn't you have that fucking last night? Yeah, so that's all I know about that moron. Him and he's talking about, what was he talking about? The haters, of course. Oh, they can't keep me down because God's on my side. He got me my $500 back. Well, I guess God's on my side too. Good things happen to good people. I must be a good people. Because when my car got smashed out front and they said, well, you're going to have to pay the $500 deductible. I was like, no, I don't have to because I wasn't in the car. It was parked out front, so it definitely wasn't my fault. Unless my car was a Tesla and it was driving its fucking self. And I have to tell you, really, I know it's not a Tesla, so it wasn't driving itself. It was parked, and he hit my car and totaled it. So I'm not paying the $500 deductible. Well, you have it, so you just pay the $500 deductible. We'll get it back, and then we'll get it to you. And I told them very astutely, I said, well, if you'll get it back, then you go ahead and pay it. And then when you get it back, ta-da, we cut out the middleman. You can work real hard to get it because you're going to get it for yourself a lot faster than you're going to get it for me. Well, that's not the way it works. Well, it is the way it works because you're the insurance company. I've been paying you for many, 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 many years, and I wasn't even in the car. No one was in the car. It's obvious whose fault it was. It couldn't possibly be my fault. You don't even need the police report for that. It was parked. It got hit. It got totaled. Not my fault. I'm not paying shit. What happened? They paid it. They sent me all the money. And they went and they got everything plus the little $500 deductible. So I guess I'm good people too. Tim's all happy because it wasn't my fault and they found out and I got my $500 back. Well, good for you. That's the way it works for everybody. I don't think you're that fucking special, Tim. That's what happens in those cases. But somehow it's a miracle for you. God was on your side. One could say that if God was on your side, you wouldn't have got hit in the first place, but we won't go there. But that's all I got about Sarasota Tim because I'm telling you, he is so boring. He is a chore to watch. He says the same thing over and over and over again. And it's so dull. I don't want to watch him go through Walmart anymore. I don't want to hear him talk about that fucking teardrop anymore. I don't want to see the inside of it, where the TV is and the windows goes. I don't want to see that anymore. I'm not retiring at 62 and collecting my Social Security because my blind ass is already collecting disability. And I wish I could have worked longer to collect more, but that's not the way things worked out. And I don't give a shit about his Wawa coffee, the best damn coffee he's ever had in his life. Don't care about that anymore. So Sarasota Tim is just, again, I look, if something pops out, I'll watch, but he is so very boring. He gives nothing. He is worthless. Oh, and the other thing he talked about the other day was, yeah, no fancy equipment here. I got this little selfie stick. Probably got it from Walmart for $5 or whatever. And he sticks his phone in. No fancy equipment here. That's right, Tim. You know why? Because, see, I care about my viewers. I care about my community. It's not all about the money for me, but we know for you, Tim, it's all about the money. You don't care about the content because your content's shit. You don't care about the quality of your content because it's shit too. You don't care about anything except pumping out video after video after video after video, 6, 7 of them. Sometimes you pump out 5 before noon. You got 5 or 6 of them out. You just care about pumping them out so you can get paid. You don't give a shit about anybody on the other side of that camera. The only thing that they're for is so you can pretend that you're not alone and that you're actually talking to somebody. But that's it. You don't give 2 shits. You're phony. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Well, it's been a long night. We talked about everything I wanted to talk about. You guys are awesome. And, yeah. What was it that you didn't sign up for when you're on Medicare? I didn't get a prescription plan. I didn't have one for 2 years, and now I have to pay. Every year I got to pay for the rest of my life because I didn't get a prescription plan. It was one of those things. I kind of did math, but not like Sarasota Tim. I said, I take 1 pill. My pill for a month, if I go to the pharmacy and go, hey, I need this pill, it cost me $5. If I got a prescription plan, it cost me $35. So I sat down and I pulled my fingers out and I got my socks off and I counted my fingers and toes and said, $5 is a lot less than $35. So why would I pay $35 a month to get a pill that cost me $5 a month? Therefore, alas, I will not get a prescription plan. And I will go and I will give the little pharmacy man $5 and I will get my little blood pressure pill. I did that for 2 years. And then I was told, you can't do that. And I said, no one ever told me that and I was not aware. Well, guess what? You better get one. So I got one. And then I got a fine. Every year, at the beginning of the year, they say, here. When I first got it, it was $155 for the year. I know it's not a lot, or $12 or whatever the fuck it was a month. I'm like, no, just pay it. And then the next year it went up, and now it's $160 some a year for the year. But it's a penalty, and I have to pay it forever, the rest of my life until I drop dead. I do have to say, I did always watch every last Lost on Land Again video. I did as well. I sure did. That sounds so confusing. People should be able to reevaluate their stories every year. Well, but see, and that's the thing. That's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit that drives me nuts. When Sarasota Tim talks all this stuff about, well, I'm healthy and there's nothing I couldn't afford. I don't pay for insurance, blah, blah. And he talks all this shit. He doesn't know what he's talking about, and he's giving all these people the financial advice and everything else, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's like people that go run off blindly listening to fucking Bob Wells. Sell everything, quit your job, move in a van, come out to the desert. Well, some people ain't going to live out. They're not going to survive. Then they're going to go, I don't like this. Well, let me go buy a house again. Well, I can't because the housing market is all upside down. And now my house that I paid fucking $80,000 for 100 years ago Now for the same one, I got to pay $350,000. So now I can't live in this neighborhood. I got to live in this shitty ghetto neighborhood with the money I can afford. And they just go run blindly off without doing anything. Oh, well, this is what to do. Hey, he's been doing it forever. Look, he looks like Santa Claus. Just run off and do whatever. Sell everything. Quit everything. And then he tells you, well, buy land now. Well, wait a minute. You told me to sell every fucking thing. Now you're telling me to go buy land. No. Don't buy that power station. Buy this one. This is the one I'm endorsing. Don't buy his. You got to make me rich. No. Not that tent. Buy this tent. No. Not that one. Buy this freezer. Not that one. This is the one that I have a deal with. Me. And people go, oh, it's the Bob. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. And they go run and they follow the Messiah of the desert. And people are doing that with Tim. Oh, yeah. Don't get insurance and retire at 62 and collecting Social Security. You don't need a savings or a pension or a 401k. Yeah, you can live off fucking $1,200 a month. Sure you can. It's insane. And then he said something shitty, taking his eyesight for granted, basically. Yeah, I'm supposed to mash my eye. I'm supposed to mash my eye. It's so painful. I'm supposed to mash my eye. Well, I don't do it. I did it right before I went to the doctor, but I don't do it. Dude, I take this eye drop. I don't do it. I don't do this. Dude, if I could take a fucking eye drop and go like this to my eye and I could see again, I'd fucking do it. I wish it was that easy for me. Hey, I can see again. But no, see, people like that, they piss me off. They just don't understand. That shit drives me nuts, man. Again, it's like telling Neil or Jeffy Bear, oh, I stubbed my toe. Oh my God, it's the worst pain I ever felt. Nothing could be any worse than that. Boy, I stubbed my toe. Oh yeah? Well, it'd be nice to have a fucking toe. I don't have any legs. And this moron running around, I gotta take a drop in my eye. Gee, it's the horrible. Oh, it's the worst thing ever. Oh, I gotta go get the... And other people, I gotta go get a cataract surgery. Oh, please send me money. Oh my God, I have to go. Oh, I'll never see. Oh, it's so horrible. Oh, please help me get my cataract surgery. Oh, man, shut the hell up. Get your own damn cataract surgery. Everybody gets it. Just go do it. They fucking zip them out like oil changes. Just go do it. Quit whining about it. Then as soon as you get it done, oh, it's easy. It's great. I can see perfectly now. Yeah, no shit. And I didn't need your money after all. My Medicare paid for everything, but I still whined and cried and had my hand out. Man, shut the hell up. Anyway, Tater, piece of shit. Sarasota Tim, complete moron. I do appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me tonight, and I do appreciate all the people that support this lovely lady right here still and are still loyal to her because she is awesome. I miss her dearly, and I will not tolerate the bullshit. I will not stop, and I don't care what Kevin says. He can say all the garbage he wants to. He's as bad as Tater is, if not worse, because he does it in the name of religion with that shitty smirk on his face. I can't stand him. I never could. It's been a long time that he just drives me insane. But as always, you don't have to agree with a damn thing I say. That's not the point. What is the point?
That's the way I see it. I'm BlindViews.
Oh, man. Fucked up. I hate that. Let's do it again.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
That's right. Dear, dear Lola. She is awesome. And I still say is. And before we get out of here.
Who the fuck is Nomadic Fanatic? Oh.
everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody coming and supporting me and having fun and hanging out again on another Thirsty Thursday. Keep your eye out for the Tater shenanigans, because we're not going to let it slide. I'm going to be on his ass like shit in a wool blanket. That's right. That's what Pappy used to say back in the day. Alrighty, guys. Thanks to all the members for the support. Thanks for my moderators. And may all your babies be born toothless and naked. Don't let your meatloaf. Blind viewers are awesome. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.